If you're thinking about selling your home, then you need to pay attention to these 3 tips. The number one most important thing you need to be ready to do when you go to sell your home is you need to be ready to check the emotions at the door. That might sound cold and it might sound unsupportive, but once you put your home on the market, everything else from there is business. It becomes a numbers game. It becomes about market data. Number 2, you need to make sure that you take a hard look at your mortgage, at your note, and make sure that you are equity positive in your sale. What does it mean to be equity positive? It means that your home's value is more than what you owe on the note. So the note being the mortgage, because you don't want to have to be bringing money to the table to sell your home. If you do, and if you need to sell, then that's a whole different ballgame right now. And there's solutions and there's answers and there's help out there for you. Number 3, you want to make sure that you are in a financial position to be able to buy a home that better fits your needs. Doing that check to make sure that you have financially evaluated your situation to make sure that you can move on to that bigger home. You're shooting yourself in the foot from the get-go, and without being able to make these decisions from a good place, you're not going to get the outcome that you want. So we answered those 3 questions. Great. Now what's next? The next step is you need to figure out how much your home is worth. And this is where it can get tricky. And this is why people who sell homes that sell with a realtor sell their home for 25% more than selling it by themselves in a first sale by owner situation. Because we're able to take the market data, we're able to take information that isn't necessarily publicly available, compare it to what is actually moving, and price your house appropriately to make sure that you get the most out of your investment when you go to move. You need to know how much you will actually make on the sale. So there's your gross number, and your gross number is the number of like the actual before costs of selling your home are deducted. Then you have your net. A good realtor will go over your net sheet with you during their listing presentation so you can know what that outcome is going to be if you sell for a certain price, because you have things like closing costs that you have to consider, commissions, you have moving costs. All those things are going to play into a factor on whether or not you have like what your actual situation will be after you make that sale. Don't go anywhere just yet. Now that you got those 3 tips, be sure to check out some of these videos for more information.